that when the enemy comes to fight you, God is going to make him bring something that you're going to use to destroy. The Bible said he pulled the enemy's sword. I had some pictures, but I forgot. Cut his head off. Grabbed it. As big as it was. Showed it to the enemy. The one thing you got to remember now in my closing, I got to close. It's never assumed that your enemy is dead because he's down. One way to get rid of and stop fighting this battle is to make sure your enemy is dead. Tell somebody and tell him, make sure he's dead. The Bible says the kingdom of heaven suffers violence, and the violence takes it by force. Tell somebody, you got to lose your mind in your fight and declare that this devil that I'm fighting now is not going to get up from this battle. Took and cut his head off. The reason why we keep fighting the same old folks is because we don't cut their heads off. Take somebody got to cut off his head. Yeah, you think he's down and you dancing because he's down. But when you look around, have you ever seen a movie? Yeah, I know you have. Where they done shot him 6 or 7 times, and they turn it back on him, and they walk away. Or have you ever seen a movie where they kick him off the cliff, and they want to go peep over the cliff, and see if he fell, and the next thing you know, y'all jump in. We grab him. Look at somebody and tell him, you got to make sure that this man is dead. Cut off his head. You got to understand that some folks you got to kill. And you got to destroy, because if you don't destroy them, they're going to destroy you. If you don't take them out. One thing about me, I'm a scary person. And see, what I learned is that if I'm going to fight somebody, I got to take them out. That's why I don't do a lot of fighting. Because I don't want to have to look over my shoulder everywhere I go and wonder if they're coming back. I don't want to have to peep around corner and see if they still. I know that if I take them out, they ain't coming back. One thing you got to realize, if we keep fighting the same enemy, it means that we're not progressing. It means we ain't moving. It means we ain't going forward. Because we're fighting the same old giant every day on the battlefield. I told the Lord today I'm tired of fighting this giant. See, you got to understand, a giant is not always the enemy, but it's something that happens in your life to distract you. Some of y'all giants is driving and watch this. What my niece said? What my niece? What do Raleigh them say? Some giants is driving from Missouri City. That's a giant. I got to get up, get dressed, leave early enough, drive across from Missouri, and go to, that's a giant. That's a big giant. Some giants are not always enemies. Some giants are things you have to deal with. Some giants, and I recognize giants, some giants is driving from 290 to here. Some folks got some giants from driving around the corner. A corner giant. Look at somebody and tell them a corner giant. It's an easy giant to beat, but it's a corner giant. It's a giant that I don't want to drive around the corner. Got it. But I come to tell you today, the best way to get rid of what you're fighting today is to cut his head off. I told the Lord from now on, God, I'm tired of fighting this giant in my house, fighting on my job. I want it dead. I don't want it to fall. I want it dead. I want dead giants around me. I want to know that I'm moving. Watch this. When David killed Goliath, you got to remember that Goliath got a brother. Some of y'all didn't know that. Goliath had a brother. And now David got to fight the brother. You got to understand, advancement means that you're not fighting the same thing. It means that you're fighting something different. I made up my mind that this giant that I'm fighting now has got to die. I've been fighting this one too long. And the Bible says that when he fought his brother, that he got weary. See, you're going to get tired. Can I tell you something? Getting tired doesn't mean you don't love God. But getting tired means that the battle that you're fighting has been extended. Which means you got to fight a little bit longer. Doesn't mean you're weak. It means that you done killed one giant. Now you got, the Bible said when the enemy comes in like a flood, that there is a standard set up. See what I'm saying? One thing you got to learn, we teach how to dance. Tell somebody you can't dance with your giant.
You can't dance with your giant.
Because what you don't face is going to come back. It's too after. Let me get ready. I made up in my mind that I'm not going to rematch. One thing I found out in my closing, watch this, that when boxers are boxing, there are times in their career that they have to go back and fight the same fighter that they fought before. Can I tell you something? I'm tired of fighting the same person that I done beat up once. How would it look? You got to go back and fight the same person you beat up last week. You got to fight him this week. So why do I have to fight the same person? I already proved that I can beat him. So why keep going over? One thing you got to learn is that once you've beaten all your giants, God will move you to the Super Bowl.